由陈小雪副教授做简要翻译。
Thank you, Professor Han. I'd like to express my sincere thanks to all of you, and especially the mayor of your Lugo city. I was so impressed. There are 7,000 companies in the Lugo city.
首先，关教授表示感谢，然后最后表达了一下他对我们漯河有7000家食品企业，就这个数字感到非常的震惊。他也是第一次来漯河。
The title of my talk is Korean Ethnic Food and Health, just Kimchi as a representative.
今年报告的题目呢是韩国民族食品和人类健康，然后具体会以韩国的特色食品。泡菜展开一些讨论。
Actually, my major is food molecular biology, and I was working in the Korea Food Research Institute, and as a president of Korea Food Research Institute, now I'm the editor of Journal of Ethnic Food.
简单介绍一下自己的专业，然后主要的工作是用自己生物学的技术，围绕食品的组分和人类健康的关系，展开一些研究。
So first, my work is the innovation of food. I mean the geo-gastronomic. I mean the Korean food. What is the Korean food was born? That is my first part.
第一部分主要讲一下这个食物的一个创新、创革新的一个过程，然后说韩国的食物是怎么来的。
So, in the world, any food has innovated by the three directions. First one is the safety problem. Safety is very important. And second problem is how can we eat the food delicious. Delicious means and taste is very important. And third part, how can we safely eat leftover later? That is the preservation. It's the three directions of the world ethnic food.
这张片子大概的意思就是说，食物、食品创新革新的这个过程，主要依据这3个点。首先，最重要的是食品安全问题；第二点，在食品安全的基础上呢，要考虑到食品的风味、口感；第三点就是说，leftover 就是剩余，就是食品多余了之后怎么保存、怎么保藏。
This is the diagram. Oh, yeah. So, first thing is, so first one is if they found the fire, so safety problem is most of safety problem is solved.
就是由于火的发明，然后大部分的食品安全问题就解决了。
With the fire innovation, we can invent the earthenware and this kind of knife, steel knife, iron knife, and stone, and also we invent the stone chamber.
就是随着火的发明，然后有一些容器的发明，一些工具的发明，就可以用来烹饪了。
So, with the help of earthenware and stone jar, we can make the fermentation and make cooking.
就是除了烹饪以外呢，有容器了之后，也可以进行一些发酵食品的制作，利用微生物。
Finally, with the good microorganism, we can get the fermentation. From the fermentation, we can eat the food later.
我们利用发酵这个工艺和技术制作发酵食品，可以延长这个食物的保存期。
And so we can say finding fire is the first food revolution, and finding the earthenware, we can say the second food revolution.
它的这张片的意思就是火的发明呢是带来了食物的第一次革命，然后容器，陶容器的发明是带来了食物的第二次革命。
So after the invention of earthenware and iron farms, boiling and cooking, also fermentation became possible.
除了陶器，还有一些铁器，让这个食物比如焯水啊、煮啊、蒸煮、烹饪，随着这些工艺就随之而来了。
So the discovery of fire served in a miracle to eat the raw materials, just like the fusion inhibitor and pasteurization and blanching can help the safety of food.
因为火的发明，所以有一些工艺，比方说灭煤、巴氏杀菌，包括简单的焯水，可以让食物延长保存期。
And this is the earthenware and stoneware, so we can get a fermentation food. Even they don't know the microorganism, they don't know the concept of fermentation, which is ware.
用这些容器呢，就是以前在旧时期就是发明了这个发酵食品，但其实，在古老的时期，大家是不了解微生物，不知道这个微生物的，它是一个天然的一个过程。
2022 Nobel Prize, Svante Pääbo win the Nobel Prize. He can analyze the whole human genome from the fossil to from the fossil.
简单介绍了这一位获得诺贝尔奖的，就是做人类基因组的研究。
With the human genome studying, we can analyze the woman's genome and man's genome from the 1 million year, and this is the Ice Age, and this is the Iron Age. So we can analyze all of the human genome for woman, and this is for man.
这个图是2022年诺贝尔生理医学奖的获得者的研究结果。结果呢显示的是人类男性和女性 X 染色体和 Y 染色体，男性和女性在整个历史过程当中，它这个人口的一个演变的过程。
So for the woman, the diversification is very beautiful, and for the man, the diversification of some genome is killed by Iron Age. Most of the genome is destroyed.
就是说，从这个图上可以看到，女性的这个人口的这个曲线是很漂亮、很规则的，但是男性呢，就是右图的那个，在大概5000年前的时候有一个急剧的减少。
So most of the men is killed by the war, but the remaining woman can take care of their son and daughter, and even in the food, and sometimes keeping the home.
就是由于战争，所以很多男性人口降低了，然后由于这个原因呢，女性需要照看自己的孩子，包括制作食物啊，就是照看家庭。
This data shows that most of the indigenous food or traditional food is developed by women.
这就是为什么很多食物就是由女性来发明和制作的。
And I'd like to Korean food as a second part. So we call it gastrogeography. So that means how did we get from this?
简单介绍这个 gastrogeography 这个词可以简单的理解是食物地理学。然后这个其实它是一个系统的概念， 它和食品、和社会、和环境，包括文化都是密切相关的。
So we can say all of the traditional food is based on the agriculture factor. So we call this geohistorical factor or gastrogeography and sometimes agriculture.
就这个所谓的食物地理，它和很多因素相关，比方说一些农业上的，像纬度啊、天气、气候，还有一些人类的溯源之类的。
So for the historical factor, we can say Korean is from the Africa to the Anatolia Peninsula, and Korea and China, in China is quite different route from the just like Afghanistan or Uzbekistan, so different two ways. So they make the Chinese make the permaculture and another route from the north of China, they can make the Liao culture.
就人类基因组溯源的结果显示呢，就是韩国人和中国人他们的起源是不一样的。
And so the Korean food culture is based on the Liao culture.
韩国主要是 based on the 辽河，每个人的辽。
Yeah. So the farmer culture is the abundant agricultural resources, very fruitful. But in the Korea, there are many mountains, no land, so we are not abundant resources, just grasses, rices, and carrots and beans. That is the difference between two cultures.
这个片子带来的意思就是说，黄河和辽河流域它的地理环境不一样，所以物资的丰富程度不太一样。
So we don't have any sugars, and we don't have any oils, and we have very poor conditions.
说辽河地域的物资比较匮乏，没有糖，没有油作物、油脂作物。
So any food, especially in the European food, is based on the agricultural food products, just like the wheat. And Asian culture, China and Korea, is based on the rice culture.
韩国也是以米面为主。
So the rice is very key factor. In the summer they have the rains, but the wheat they have the rains in the winter. That is the difference.
夏季是主要种大米面，然后冬季是小麦。
And I will introduce the Korean food. So in Chinese food there is a round table, but in Korean food they have usually the rectangular table. They serve is like this.
下面简单介绍一下韩国的食物。说在中国一般是大圆桌，大家一起 share 食物；在韩国是方桌，然后每个人面前是这么一个 set 一个套餐。
I drew a diagram for this figure. So usually we have the rice pot, and with the support of pork, and we can have the rice, and we have the jam, fermented sauce, soy sauce, and kimchi, and there is a lot of banchan and namal. This is the vegetables.
整个韩国的这个套餐里的主要的组成有那个 bap 米饭，然后 cook。这个其实是汤，但是韩国人会把这个 cook 和米饭一起吃，为了更好的吞咽，所以他们会把这个 cook 和 soup 区分开来。然后是中间的大酱是发酵食品，右边的 kimchi 是泡菜，大家都知道的。然后剩下的就是 banchan 和 namal， 这是相当于是小菜 ，namal 是小菜中的一种，像调味蔬菜。
And second direction is how to eat delicious is very important. So basic Korean sauce is the jang and yangnyeom. There are no English for the yangnyeom, so let's write the yangnyeom.
就是怎么让食物变得美味，在韩国 国呢就是酱和这个양념是两个非常重要的调味品。这个양념其实是这些蔬菜，然后调味发酵，各种香料，葱、姜、蒜之类的。
In Korea, we produce this kind of the vegetables, so spicy vegetables. So gochu is garlic and ginger or green onion, like this.
就是这个양념差不多是有这些大蒜，包括姜、洋葱、辣椒。
Yeah, from this spicy material, we can make a 양념. Yes, with the gochu powder.
用这个蔬菜和gochu powder，
and
那个辣椒粉一起做成这个양념。
We found from the soybean we found this cham. We call the cham, and this is 양념.
这些酱是由大豆做成的。
So, sorry, so I introduced the cham. So fermented soybean products. From the soybean, we make the meju and directly fermented by 청국장. And from the meju to the fermentation about 6 months, we can make the cham and 간장, and sometimes we can make the gochujang.
这个就是韩国的主要的几个酱，它是由大豆先做成，左上角这个叫麦，其实是麦曲，和我们中国的曲是一样，然后发酵，根据不同的发酵工艺，然后做成干酱是酱油，酱是大酱，就是韩国那个大酱汤的那个大酱，然后后面加了辣椒的那个叫胡须酱。
And sometimes we make the we make the some, and with the support of gochujang, we can have the food very deliciously.
它一般会用一些植物的叶子，就像紫苏叶啊什么的，然后加上酱，然后包裹上食物一起吃，让食物变得更美味。
And second, and I would like to introduce how they found the kimchi. So from the vegetables, so they add, and first they fresh cabbage and salt it in the saline solution and add the number and wait for a few days for the fermentation. You can make the kimchi. This is the history of kimchi bowl in Korea.
这个就是简单介绍了一下韩国泡菜的制作流程，就是用新鲜的大白菜，然后先用盐洒水吧，应该是腌制去水，然后拌上他们的这个蛋糕，包括一些胡须酱、一些酱之类的。
So this is every Korean food is made under the 100 Celsius degree. Because we don't have any oil, we can increase the temperature for just like the high temperature. We cannot. So every Korean food is made under the 100 Celsius degree.
就是说，韩国的大部分的食品，就是可能烹饪的温度都是低于100度，不像中国可能油炸、煎、烤，这个温度就相对比较高一点。韩国的食物烹饪温度比较低。
So from rice we can make the rice, and soy we can make the 청국장, and the meju. From the meju we can make the 된장 and 간장.
用 rice 做的米饭，然后用大豆做一些不同的酱。
And from the spice material, so we can make the 양념, and with the 양념 we can make the kimchi. With the support of kimchi and sometimes namu.
用一些辛辣的香辛料，然后做成了这个양념，就是刚才介绍的这种除了酱以外的另外一种调料，然后用这个做kimchi做泡菜。
In the winter, we make the kimchi and this earthen jar stored under the earth. the
在冬天，他们会把这个泡菜放到这种坛子里面，然后埋在地下。
And third part, I would like to introduce the healthiness of Korean food. So while phytochemicals in the plant, compared to animal can move to avoid the risk, but the plants cannot move to avoid the risk. So many plants produce the phytochemical to defend the toxin or antioxidant. So they synthesize many phytochemicals by this kind of product.
简单就介绍一下这个植物化学物质，为什么植物当中会有一些比方抵抗毒素、抵抗外界的一些不良因素的一些成分？他们认为植物中有这种除了必需的营养物质之外的这么一类的组分。
So plants has the larger gene size than the animals.
他认为植物有比人类基因组更庞大的基因组。
Animals don't need the genes to produce the phytochemical, but plants has the gene to produce the phytochemical to defend the other effects, just like chemical, UV chemical. So they have many kinds of phytochemicals.
他认为，因为动物是可以移动的，植物是不能移动的，所以植物需要更多的不同的基因组来抵御外界的，比方说一些辐射啊，就太阳光照射啊，这类的因素来保护自己。
Unfortunately, Korea has not abundant of agricultural products, so we have only plant material, so we can make the kimchi like this. This is we call serendipity to eat later.
这是泡菜的制作过程。
So why Korean food is healthy? 2015, we make a solid declaration. So Korean food is healthy because of vegetables, a lot of phytochemicals, cooked under the 100 degree, no sugar, no frying oil, and make taste by jam, and fermented kimchi and jam. And there are lots of prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic, and diverse taste.
说这张片子就简单介绍了一下为什么韩国食物认为是健康的。然后他们在2015年的时候弄了一个类似于出台了一个类似于12公约关于韩国食品的。韩国食品主要以蔬菜为主，然后烹饪温度比较低，没有糖，没有煎炸，包括主要是因为他们用的调味料是这个酱，就是发酵食品。认为这个酱包括 kimchi 泡菜这类发酵食品呢。它有很丰富的代谢物组，然后含有丰富的益生元、益生菌和合生元。
So I showed many phytochemicals in Korean traditional food. Maybe you can see.
这是主要的这些香辛料里边的一些有效功能成分。
Phytochemicals, and especially we use the gochu powder. So gochu powder has the capsaicin. There are only one product, agricultural product, is the chili has get the 2 Nobel Prize. One is from 1977. They get the Nobel Prize with the vitamin C. And 2021, they got the Nobel Prize with the capsaicin.
辣椒这个东西获得了2个诺贝尔奖，一个是维他命 C， 一个是辣椒素。
So the capsaicin is the major role to keep the kimchi making and keep the lactobacillus in the gut, and capsaicin make the health effect. This is the whole genome of chili. So there are more than 100 kinds of gochu. In China, there are many kinds of gochu. So we can make kimchi with this gochu chili. So
这是辣椒 chili。
capsaicin kills the harmful microorganism and stimulates lactase fermentation. It is very important material in kimchi.
就辣椒素可以促进这个乳酸菌的生长，所以说它对人类是有好处的。
So human microbiome. So with the capsaicin in the inside, stimulates the growth of the lactic acid bacteria. Lactic acid bacteria is a very healthy bacteria.
说一下这个辣椒素，就是食肉之后对人体肠道中的这个乳酸菌有促进作用。
So the improved metabolic health like this and capsaicin and kimchi has prebiotic and probiotic and postbiotic. Prebiotic is capsaicin and probiotic is lactic acid bacteria and postbiotic is lactic bacteria and lactic acid bacteria lysate and kimchi metabolite and phytochemicals. So in the nature, the kimchi is most healthful, maybe health fermented food they say. Okay, this is my last slide.
这个泡菜呢是一个非常健康的食品，因为它里面富含了刚才提到的益生元、益生菌和合生元，所以
Thank you.